Are you wanting a Boston Terrier puppy, but you need to convince your parents? In this video, I'm going to discuss 5 things on what you need to do in order to convince them to get you a puppy. And be sure to stay till the end if you want to get a guaranteed yes for getting a Boston Terrier puppy. Hey everybody, welcome to the Boston Terrier Society YouTube channel. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you're someone who wants to learn more about the breed, learn what it's like to be an owner, hear expert interviews, as well as connect with other Boston Terrier lovers just like yourself. I'm Donnie Gardner, the founder of BostonTerrierSociety.com. This is Bella, my Boston of over a decade, and today is the Boston Terrier Society Q&A show where I take your questions that you guys put in the comments and just give you my perspective on them. Today, what I want to cover is a question from Brookie. I know this isn't the type of video that you typically do, but do you have any tips on how to convince your parents to let you get a dog? My parents are super stubborn and we had a dog before, but we sold it because we didn't try to train it, and now they have lost my trust. Any ideas? I want to give you basically my 5 suggestions if my kids, Sophia and Samuel, came to Emily and I and asked, hey, we want a dog. If they did these 5 things, it would be really hard for us to say no. The first thing that you're going to want to do is pull out a piece of paper, and I'm going to have you list out 3 things, essentially. First thing that you're going to write on this, list out all the items that you're going to need to do to take care of your new dog. This can be exercising, feeding it, giving it baths, walking it, things of that nature. You just want to prove to your parents that you are fully aware of everything that's going to go into raising this new puppy. The second thing that you're going to put on this sheet of paper, basically the cost items of a dog. Sophia and Samuel came to us and said, we want a dog. If they knew exactly how much it was going to cost to get that new dog, as well as any of the ongoing costs, maybe food, vet bills, things of that nature, if they just had it listed out and came up with some kind of a plan to help pay for that new puppy, we would definitely consider getting them a puppy. So you want to know, how much is a Boston Terrier puppy going to cost? How much is it going to cost to feed it? How much are its vet bills going to cost? I'll be sure to put a list of articles that I've written to help you with your research in the comments below. Third thing that you're going to want to list out on the sheet of paper, how is this puppy going to help you and your family? Because if you come to your parents and you're like, I think getting a new puppy is going to help me get out of the house more to exercise, or I think this puppy might help me just whenever I show up from home and nobody's here, it'll offer some sort of protection or alert. Boston Terriers are great watchdogs. You know, if somebody comes to the door, they're going to alert them. Or 3, you could list some studies where having dogs in the home helps reduce asthma in children, things of that nature. If you come with a list of items on why this dog is going to benefit you and your family, that's going to help them come to the answer of yes in getting you a new puppy. Now that you've completed step 1, where you've listed out how you're going to take care of the dog, how much the dog is going to cost, as well as maybe some tips on what you can do to help offset those costs. Maybe do some chores, rake some yards, pick up other people's dog poops, things of that nature. And number 3, listed out all the benefits that having a dog is going to help you and your family. You're going to take this list and do a soft sell. What do I mean by soft sell? I mean, you're going to go to your parents and say, hey, I've been doing my research. I think I want to get a puppy, but I think it might be better if I actually get some hands-on experience before I make a long-term commitment like this. You're going to show them your list and be like, do you think it'd be okay if maybe I babysit someone else's dog, or volunteer at a rescue, or even a vet clinic, or maybe even you foster a dog for a week or 2. This is going to show your parents that you're really committed, want to do some research before you actually make that decade-long commitment of getting a Boston Terrier. And I personally, if Sophia and Samuel, once again, came to Emily and I wanting to do something like this, it'd be hard for us to tell them, no, you can't babysit someone's dog. Okay, now on to step 3. This is where you're going to prove yourself. So you're actually babysitting a dog, or maybe you've been going to a rescue to take care of dogs. You're just showing your parents that, hey, I'm doing the things necessary to actually take care of an animal. I'm more than capable of doing this on my own, because they want to be reassured that once you get this dog, it's not going to become their dog where it's their responsibility of taking it, potty outside, feeding and watering it, things of that nature. On to step 4. Now that you have actually had hands-on experience with a dog and you want to get a Boston Terrier, step 4, you want to have your parents watch some of the videos that I've created. One video in particular is thinking about getting a Boston Terrier. Check that video out here. And it's an in-depth video basically covering the cost, the responsibilities. It's helpful for anybody that's thinking about getting a Boston Terrier. It's a little PowerPoint presentation I put together. Have them watch that video. You can also have them check out this video. It's Should I Get a Boston Terrier? It's where I interview 5 other Boston Terrier owners. They give their perspective as to why they got a Boston Terrier. This will help your parents basically understand why you want to get the Boston Terrier breed. On to step 5. This is where you're actually going to ask to close. You're going to go to your parents and ask them to get you a Boston Terrier puppy. What you want to do is ask your parents for the Boston Terrier puppy around a major event or holiday. You don't want to ask them, hey, can I get a Boston Terrier puppy tomorrow or even today? You want to put it somewhere in the near future around a holiday or event. Let's say Christmas was coming up, Easter, maybe the 4th of July, Memorial Day, Labor Day, any type of major event. Just because chances are they might be planning on doing something special for you anyways. This just gives them, well, an idea of what to get you, and you've already proven to them that you can take care of a dog. You've already listed all the benefits and things of that nature, so they know you're 100% committed in getting this new puppy. So I asked you to wait till the end to hear exactly how, if Sophia and Samuel came to Emily and I, their parents, asked for a Boston Terrier puppy, it'd be hard for us to say no if they asked in this particular way. Hey, Mom and Dad, we've been looking at getting a puppy for a really long time now. We've watched a dog, so we've kind of proven to you that we can take care of it. We know everything that's going to go into taking care of and raising a Boston Terrier puppy. We also know the cost. We've saved up a little money in the process, or we're planning on doing some chores to help offset those costs for you. We've done some research and we found out, owning a puppy is going to help our family and us in these particular ways. Just use the list that you've already created. Could we get a Boston Terrier for our birthday or whatever major holiday is coming up relatively soon? If Sophia and Samuel came to Emily and I and asked in that particular way, it'd be really hard for us to say no. Some of you are still going to get a no. And what I recommend if that happens is basically going back to step 2, where you're asking to pet sit. Watch a dog, maybe go to a rescue to take care of dogs, or even fostering a dog. Because I promise you, if you do this over the next 6 months and then you ask again, it's going to be really hard for them to say no. And heck, if you do it over the next 2 years, you're just going to eventually wear your parents out where they have to say yes. That is my foolproof way of asking your parents for a puppy. I hope this helps you. Question of the day: what are some additional things that you think should be added to this list to help you or somebody else ask their parent for a Boston Terrier puppy where they're guaranteed to say yes? Put it in the comments below. I'd love to check it out, and I'm sure other people would be interested in seeing what you have to say. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit like and subscribe to get the latest videos. Otherwise, until next time, life is better with a Boston.